Let's look how SolidWorks Electrical and Enterprise PDM interacts together. So we have already a project open in SolidWorks Electrical, and we have some drawings. We see our terminal strip that is not connected to anything. So we're simply going to update the files, and we see that automatically SolidWorks Electrical creates a folder in SolidWorks Enterprise PDM, and it copies all the files of the project. In this case, it's copying the DWG files, and we see that we see the drawing for the terminal block. If we go back to the PDF folder, we see that we have a PDF, one single PDF, multi-page, that contains some bookmark. Like the majority of the PDF files, the bookmark jump to the pages. Okay, now, so we're going to simply change our project here and simply going to look at this terminal strip and assign some cores to get a cable. Good. And we're going to update our drawing. So now we see our new drawing with the connection to the motor. We're also going to go to our project and create a bunch of reports. Perfect. So we see our drawings. Represents the bill of materials. Let's look at the configuration of the link to the PDM system. So we can specify the area or the folder where the files will be copied. We can define if we want the project to be archived, zipped in the vault. We can specify the formula to create the file names. We can define the format of the drawings. We can also define if we want to have the 3D files copied in the vault. And I'm going to ask to get the bookmark that represents the components of our project. And I want to switch the reports, because usually here I had some reports that were created in text file. I'm going to switch this to Excel. Great, we're going to update. So now we quickly see that the reports were converted to an Excel file, and we can benefit from the preview here directly in Enterprise PDM. Let's look at our PDF. So if we open it, we see now that the bookmarks contain links to our components. If I go to my motor, I can jump right to it. I go to my sensor, can jump to it. So the PDF is actually providing links to the components themselves. Let's now look at our 3D files. So again, we have all the files. And the nice thing here is that those files were automatically checked in, and the workflow is assigned to those files automatically. If we look at our PDF file, we got a new version because we've changed the PDF. We have a new version of our terminal strip. We can also find a new version of this terminal strip also in this folder. Additionally, we can configure SolidWorks Electrical to get its library parts directly from the vault. So we can configure a folder, define a folder, and put files directly in the vault. So those files will be replicated to all the sites. We have full control over the library of parts. And we have full audit trail. So in summary, SolidWorks Electrical and SolidWorks Enterprise PDM can be used together to benefit from a multi-user access to our electrical projects, multi-user access to our files, full audit trail, full protection, and full replication to all our parts. Thank you.